Thank you for tuning in again. In the last video, we've already made like some dark esdeekid type beat. And in this video, I want to dive more into like how to make dark melodies in general. I do not want to talk too long. I'm gonna show you some very good mixing techniques. We're gonna talk a little bit about sound selection. Yeah, and I got 1 or 2 fire announcements in here, so make sure to stay until the end because it's definitely gonna be worth it. Maybe I'm gonna use an organ today because my brother recently showed me a organ sample. And I thought, damn, this could probably be flipped into like an esdeekid type beat. I want to try to make an organ melody from scratch now. Damn, that sound is kind of hard. I can't even lie. Let's just use that. I like to make very short loops. I think that depends on what kind of producer you are. Some people like to make longer loops, but for me, like these very repetitive loops, they have so much bounce and energy. That's why I like to make just small variations throughout the pattern. I'm just gonna click something in and see if it sounds good, and if not, I'm gonna change it. I wanted to make 2 different chords because like I usually make just 1 chord when I make these dark melodies, but I wanted to do something a little bit different today, so I just changed up these 2. Usually I play around a lot with the 1, the 2, the 3, the 5th and the 6th of the scale. Sometimes I have like a 7 or a 4 in there, but that's often a little bit too melodic or too emotional, so I tend to stay away from these, but just play around with it and see where it takes you. Okay, now onto the effects. This sound is has a lot of movement to it. So I feel like we don't need to add any special effects to this, like Portal or Shaperbox. I might still do it, but there's no need for it, I think. I'm not too big of a fan of the sound anymore. It takes up way too much space. I'm gonna try to use a different sound. That's kind of hard. I'm gonna cut out a little bit of the end of the bar, you know, because it doesn't stop immediately. There's too much release on this organ and I want it to sound like this. Now let me get some kind of synth. I'm gonna go to expand. I'm just gonna try to build on this, and when it sparks something in me, it's good, and if it doesn't, might have to go back into the pattern. I don't really know. These organ sounds are kind of just not it. They are not what I'm looking for. It's close to what I want, actually. I'm gonna try to get some tape thing on here. Yes, the IPS more like 7.5 because like the 15. It's NEP or CCIR, also very important. Like the NEP does a lot of things, and the CCIR also does a lot of different things. I'll always want to turn on the NR, very important stuff, and then you should be good to go. Oh yeah. I don't know, sometimes when I try to do something different and not go with my go-to sounds or with my go-to progressions, then I just have to take a while to come up with something good. And I think that's something you should do as well, just take your time with it. Because like if you're feeling pressured all the time to come up with something good immediately, you will not have a lot of fun making beats. Let's just go with something very basic. Interesting, but also kind of boring, you know? So what we can do with this sound is we can put some kind of Shaperbox preset on that, or we can like use Portal. And if you want to use Portal, I'm telling you, you should be very excited because I'm currently working on a preset bank for Portal. It's gonna be fucking cheap and it's gonna have some serious sauce in there. Let me just show you what I've worked on so far. Immediate sauce, you know? I think I'm also gonna put tape record on that. Yeah, that's pretty fire. You know, like the effects is where a lot of the sauce happens, because listen to this melody without any effects. One little tip I want to give you, as you see we have Shaperbox here, and right after that I have this Portal volume preset. That's something I tend to do a lot, because if you listen to this if you just listen to the sound with the Portal preset on there, You know, there's a lot of movement to the sound and it creates its own rhythm. And sometimes that rhythm throws the listener off. And what you can do in that case is add a very basic like volume automation with Shaperbox or Grow Speed or whatever. So the bounce becomes more understandable, you know what I mean? Okay, I think I want to layer this, this organ. Let me add another pad. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna add one little accent in here. I just had another idea. Okay, let me try to get a drum bounce down. You should have like 1 or 2 drum loops saved on your device, so you can just put it in here real quick. I mean, that's at least if you're not making full beats, and see if the melody fits that drum bounce, you know? Every 8 bars, I want everything to just completely go silent. Yeah. Sometimes I like to layer a hi-hat with the snare, so it kind of gets more high-end energy, you know? I feel like I could edit this beat for the next 25 years, so I'm just gonna stop here, because I don't know, I'm just wasting time right now. Yeah, okay, you know what? This is done. Might not be the best beat I've ever made. Let me know what you think about the beat in the comment section below. I hope I inspire you to make some kind of dark melody today. If you liked the video, consider to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. Videos every Friday on this channel. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.